at the Hack and Pack Shop. We're not doing a hands-on video today. We are going to talk about airbag deployment and will your car get totaled. All right, so yesterday's video, I went over the estimating with you on this 2017 Civic. It's a SI, it's got 42,000 miles, turbocharged 1.5 liter, 6-speed. Lots of damage in the front end. And yesterday, I forget what our total was on our estimate, but it was roughly 11,000 bucks and change. Plus a little over $400 in towing. The car got crashed. It got towed to one tow company. It sat there a few days. And so I had to pay the tow bill there and storage. And I had to pay my tow guy to bring the car here. So all that being said, in a total of 3-ish days, between storage, towing, and all that, we had a tow bills of a little over 400 bucks. So yesterday I went over this estimating with you, showing you kind of how it's done quickly. Maybe I should have done the video with the car crashed and then showing you tear down and all that, but I already had it tore down. And again, you know, doing this during the day, it's kind of tough because of the interruptions. Right now it's 8:29 in the morning and we don't open until 9, so I am making you this video. All right, so back and forth with the insurance guy yesterday. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. He sends me an estimate for roughly 8,300 bucks, and he's like, can I send out payment? So I'm like, I wrote me an estimate, and I am sending my estimate to you, so let's battle. It wasn't like that, but so I sent him my estimate, and it was 12,000 bucks. So let's reverse the camera. Boom. Excuse my messy desk. I need somebody to come in here and be my lovely assistant. So, here we are. 2017 Civic. $12,071.52. Not including the towing. I didn't even put that in here. Okay? Lots of stuff. One thing I missed that the insurance company got was the driver's side seatbelt retractor. When an airbag goes off in a car, if the occupant's in that car, it's going to lock those seatbelts. Once that airbag goes off, those seatbelts lock up in position that they are currently in. Okay, this particular car, there was only a driver in it, so the driver's side seatbelt retractor locked up. I should have known this. I didn't put it on the estimate. I got a lot going on. But he did catch it. So, I mean, that's his job. All right. So, yesterday, of course, I went over all these little things with you. Are we clear? Actually, let me turn on the Wi-Fi. I keep forgetting about this Wi-Fi. All right. What's up, Corvair Wild? Son of a bitch. Paint the Suburban. Again? Did you crash it? Is it getting rusty? What's the dealio? All right, so lots of stuff. Bumper stuff. Look at all the stuff just for the bumper. Just about a whole page of just bumper stuff. And this is off my estimate, okay? Got grill stuff, hinges, fog lamps, hood hinges, fenders, fender brackets, radiator support, wiring harness, body gussets. I mean, we're just going on and on. Airbag stuff. This is what this video is about, is airbags. So we're going to put you back on my ugly mug. Bazam. All right, here, let's back up a little bit. You guys can see my nose hairs. Is that better? There we go. All right. So, will airbag total a car? A few of you in yesterday's video are like, oh yeah, that thing's done. It's cooked. It's totaled. Game over. Going to scrap. Wrong. Sons of bitches are wrong. This car is not totaled. I got the okay yesterday to repair this car. And it is a myth. Airbags go off in a car, the car is totaled. That is so not true. You know how many cars I've fixed and had to change airbags on them? All right. So, the car is not totaled. We're changing driver's side airbag, all the components to do with the driver's side airbag, both airbag sensors, the airbag, the little module there that controls all the crap, and the driver's side seatbelt retractor. All right, so my estimate, oh, I just dropped stuff off the other side of my desk. My estimate came to $12,071.52. So insurance after battling. So this is what he came up with, reverse again. All right. So, and I was a little bit of a softie, but I wasn't taking $8,300. It's like, no, I'm so sick of freaking undercutting myself. There's what insurance came up with. The guy's got a $400 deductible. We've got some towing. He actually put that in here, whereas additional charges should be somewheres here. Body labor, mechanical labor, paint supplies, other charges, $411. So that's how much I've already paid out of pocket to get this car just so I could see it to my facility. All right. So with all that being said, we're $11,859.87. Okay. How does it work with body shops when there is actual mechanic work that has to be done? All right, so this is how it works. This is where you actually get undercut, where us shops get undercut. So you got your parts, okay? $7,460.86. Body labor. All right, this is where they get you. My labor rate here is $55 an hour, but a lot of insurance companies only pay $50. So I'm getting kiboshed, okay? So $50 an hour, then right underneath it, mechanical labor. Our labor rate at this shop is $79.95 per hour, which is cheap compared to everybody else for mechanical. That's where we're getting screwed. They wrote it for 1.5 hours for mechanical labor, which I think is just maybe to pull the AC condenser or something stupid like that. All right, but there is wiring harness issues with this car. I wrote it for wiring harness. Let's see here. Wiring harness electrical. All right, this is off his estimate, which he copied it right directly off mine. Replace engine wiring harness without hatchback with SI sedan and coupe. So, $655.47 for that harness. 4.0 labor, 4.0 hours to change that harness. Technically, that should be mechanical. So, legitly, insurance paying $55 an hour, I'm getting shorted $5 an hour to change this stupid harness. Now, this 4 hours I came up with out of my head, out of experience, because on my estimating program, they did not give me a time frame to change this wiring harness. So let's go here. Engine, transmission, electrical. Actually, I think electrical is only going to show the starter, alternator, starter, horn. Okay, so we got to go under front inner structure. I think that's where it's going to be. Electrical components right there. We're going to double clicky. Engine compartment harness assembly. Now, I've already got it in there, so it's not going to let me double click it and get paid for it twice. So yeah, maximum instances of item already entered. So let's just try to find this thing here. Trying to look at my phone screen, look at the computer screen. Let's see. Intercooler, turbocharger, airbag stuff. Engine wiring harness. So there's our harness right there. All right, where's my little cursor compared to your? All right, so the harness, yeah, see, he copied that word for word off of mine. 638.62, 4 hours to change it. Now that should have been 4 hours mechanical. Sons of bitches. So I should get $79.95 an hour to do that. But I'm not. I'm getting 55, or I'm actually only getting 50, which is fine. It's me. I'm a one-man band. I'm not paying anybody. All right, just me, just Pisser doing this. Which, this is good. It's nice getting a job like this. But at the same time, I am booked up until the middle of July right now for regular clientele. Middle of July. And then, let's throw a $12,000 job in the mix that needs to be done within 2 weeks. So guess what that means, guys? Lots and lots of time here at this shop when I don't want to be here. But it's all right. All right, so they show you. There's your wiring harness. And why did I do this harness? Two reasons. There's a control box right there. That's your fuse box. And then there's like some relay box, they call it. That's right there. That thing is split. All right. And then on top of it, the ambient temperature sensor harness is ripped as well. So you got to change this whole stinking wiring harness for all this. So I'm guessing, this is just an educated guess, that it's going to be 4 hours to change that. I could be screwing myself. It could take me 2, it could take me 8. I don't know. 4 hours figured was pretty nice. Pretty average. All right. I might take a hit. Insurance might take a hit. I don't know how that's going to work on that. But regardless, I'm getting paid for 4 hours. So, this car is not totaled. Let's go back to my ugly mug. There we go. I know I need to shave. All right. So, car's not getting totaled because airbag deployment. Being a 17 Civic, though, I'm like, this thing has got to be cooked. It's this thing, I'm freaking paying all this money to get it towed here. Insurance company's paying me a couple hours to tear it down. You know, I'm going to take a bunch of pictures, send them to him, then he comes up with $300. I'm like, dude, no, not doing this, no. So like I said, I sent him my estimate, and he's like, all right, you know, blah, blah, blah. You know, he knocked a little over $1,000 off what I wrote, which is because he wrote it for a lot of used parts, a few aftermarket parts, things like that. I wrote everything for new Honda OEM stuff because I don't have time to sit here and call and get prices from, 20 different places. All right, I got work to do. I don't have time to be sitting here all day hunting down parts. So I just wrote it for all OEM and let them take their time, because that's what they paid to do, to hunt down all the used parts, find all the deals, and I just call who they, whoever they found the parts through. You know what I mean? So that's where the price differences were. I think everything else parts-wise, we were the same, the amount of parts, what parts, things like that. So everything worked out well. So I got the okay yesterday to fix the son of a bitch. Mingia by Fungulio. I don't have time. I don't have freaking time. I got all these stupid buses to do. I got dealer cars to do. I got some customer people that are just like, yo, we've been waiting like 2 months to get your car to your shop. I'm like, dude, what do you want me to do? All right. I mean, it is what it is. So, I don't know. Maybe I got to hire somebody. Anybody looking for a job? Come work with a pisser. Sons of bitches. What do we got here? Thunderbird. Oh, here we go. I got to take my glasses off to read here. How does it work with body shops? Okay, we already discussed that. I have a 2012 Civic, very minor front end damage with driver's airbag went off. They totaled it. They offered me the vehicle and $8,000. Yeah, I mean, that was smart. All right, but your car was a 12. I mean, this car is a 17. Granted, it's only 4 years old, but it is an SI with a turbo. It's got all the fancies on her. All right, so, I mean, there is, I guess to each his own when it comes to things like that. All right, I mean, there could be a brand new car sitting here and the thing rolled over on its side and side curtain airbags went off, driver's side airbag went off, and they're like, oh, it's done. But then again, a buddy of mine over in a body shop in Wolcott area, brand new, things like a 20 or a 21 Tahoe, the thing's just got demolished. I mean, the dude's cutting the whole rear clip off it, the sides off it. I mean, basically is what's there is everything is good from the dashboard forward, and they're fixing it. The thing's got to be a $25,000, $30,000 repair, and they're fixing it, and obviously bags went off on that thing. So that is just a rumor, all right? If it's an older car, yeah. A lot of times if it's older, 8, 9, 10 years old, even 6, 5, it all depends. If the passenger side airbag went off in this car, it for sure would have been totaled. Why? Because then you're talking an entire dashboard. You're changing the whole dash in this car. Then you're changing the passenger side airbag module. Then you're changing the passenger side seatbelt retractor and the buckle and all this other stuff. So if he had a passenger in that car would have been cooked. A lot of times when the passenger airbag goes off, it also blows the windshield. It'll blow a hole right in the windshield. All right? A lot of times. Not every time, but a lot of times. You know, because that flapper from the dashboard, when that bag goes off, that flap just goes right against the windshield. It puts a big crack across the windshield, or sometimes a bulge. All right, and they're done. They're done. I mean, you know, and obviously, if passenger bag would have went off, they would have been putting a windshield in that car too. That's all it would have taken. Probably $500 to $100 to $1,000 more dollars, and that car would have cooked it. All right. All that being said, I got work to do. So y'all have a goody goody. Let's see if we got any more comments. Plumber guy, money, money. That's what we're talking about, honey. You got the money, honey? I got the time. We're out. Y'all have a goody goody. Thank you for watching. Oh, cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. Oh, hang on, fix myself. Yeah, there you go. That's it. I mean, fix it your damn self. This guy obviously can't. All right, this car is financed. The guy owes $23,000. And this car, I have no clue what he paid for it. I have no clue. But he owes a lot on it. That's probably another reason why it didn't get totaled. All right. Could be. I mean, you know, the way insurance companies work, I mean, it's a good possibility. They're like, oh, do we pay out 23 grand or do we pay out 12 grand? So, y'all have a goody goody. Thank you for watching. I'm out. You guys probably won't see my ugly face till like Monday. I got Mackenzie this weekend. She wants to have a little bonfire. Like, she is hosting her own party at my house. She's like, Dad, I want to have a bonfire, invite some friends and have a party. I said, you know what? I'm going to give you $100 so you can buy your food and your drinks and whatever you want to do for your bonfire, and you can invite whoever you want. So that's the deal tomorrow night. Bonfire at Pissler Palace. Kitty party. Yay. Later, guys. Have a good weekend.